welcome to Simple Cooking Made Simple. This is our first kitchen talk. So I thought the first video we would show you guys how to break down the salmon, make this skinless. A lot of people will cook it with skin or skin off. A lot of people prefer without the skin. To me, it doesn't matter either way. I'll cook it with or without the skin. We did a recipe earlier today, or we cooked it with the skin on. It just depends on what you prefer. So let's start slicing this up. And what we'll do with this salmon is I am going to cut it into portions, and then I'm also going to cut it into some 1-inch cubes for a future recipe. And then we're going to freeze this. Because a lot of times when you buy this in the store, if you don't cut it up the day or the day after, even though it has an extended date on it, it will go bad. And it will start smelling up your refrigerator if you go by that date. So make sure when you're buying your salmon, you want to use it the day of or the next day just for a more fresher flavor. And then if you're not planning on using it, you can freeze it. Ziploc bags or containers that you can use in the freezer. That's what I'm going to do with this one because I've already got one that I have in the oven cooking. So the main thing is normally you want a sharp knife and you want to make sure that your knife is going to be able to go it's going to be the width of your salmon. I'm using a chef's knife, and this is my Rada knife that I always talk about. I love this knife. It's a great knife. Normally there's a little white piece here on most of your salmon. And I usually start there, and then I want to cut down to the skin, but you don't want to cut through the skin. And then you just want to take and move your knife back and forth, not going all the way through, and holding that skin back. And I haven't done this in a while, so it might take me a little bit longer, and I might cut through the skin, but most of the time, I'm able to go all the way through. You just want to hold your knife at an angle. So let's see how we did. Couple little slices, not great, but that's not bad. I haven't skinned a salmon in probably, 5 years. So it's pretty nice. I took most of the meat off, but that's a real simple way. A lot of people will just cut it and then pull the skin. You can do that as well. But I like to do it with a knife because sometimes it will rip. And then it's a pain to try to get it back. So like I said, I'm going to use the smaller part for a future recipe that I'll be doing. And then I'm going to cut the rest of this in 4 to 6 ounce slices or portions. And then freeze this. That last one will be a little big, so that'll be nice. We might be able to throw that on the grill. That's what I'm talking about. So now we're going to cut this one up. And you guys, I hope you get to see what I'm doing with this. It's something a little different than I'm going to use this for. Never made it before, just kind of a thought that come in my mind. That's why I like cooking, because I get to play and make things taste nice. So we'll set that there. Like I said, I'm going to freeze this, put this in containers and freeze it. Like I said, if you guys, I've just shared it in my other videos. If you guys need knives, make sure you check out the description below. Follow that link. And they are 100% made in the USA. They have a lifetime guarantee. And they are not very pricey. They're very nice. And they're awesome knives. That's the only knives I use. We want to thank you guys for joining us today. And be sure that you are on the lookout for a baked salmon that we're coming out with. It'll be in the description below as well. And then it'll also be in this little card up here. You can just click on it and it'll take you right to the link. This salmon is awesome. And I'll have a picture here, probably somewhere around in here, so you guys can check it out. But thanks so much for joining us. Make sure you comment below. Let us know if this was helpful. And make sure you do the 4 S's. Smash that like button, share with your family and friends, subscribe, and set your notifications. Thanks so much for joining us for our first kitchen talk. Hopefully this is helpful. Have a great day. God bless.